Passion, desire, heart, didn't want it. All them buzzwords, you name it.
Not something that can be said about my Sunday League performance today. Cheeky
Right.
2-0 win. Cheeky 2-0 win. Clean sheet, a clean
And you
one.
sprinted back home to watch your team lose.
First of all, I made it back in time to watch McKenna's Ipswich go head-to-head with Aston Villa. So, I was here, I was showered well into, I was very, very relaxed by the time you got to the United match, just to see that bullshit. Yeah, man, he's a United fan secretly. I know he supported United as a kid. He supported United. You.
That doesn't even bang.
So he ran the Arsenal gimmick for a little bit, but United fan at heart.
You've literally got you at the Emirates every weekend, and you're wearing Arsenal tops, bro. Like, just come on.
That means nothing to me.
There ain't a hill you want to die on.
That United performance is how they wanted Arsenal to play with 10 men against City. First of all, it's not about you, Junior. So what's going on here? This is what I mean. Why are you making it about
10 men?
It's not about you, Junior. 3-piece on your head to Spurs is nasty work, lads. I know, man. Shem, it's just nasty work from our team, innit? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting from our team, Shem, man. It's nasty work.
I've got a couple questions to come out to you, but I'll just wait for more people to come in the chat as your mate.
People, if you're inside already, share the link. Let everyone know.
This is a United therapy session. No United today. I'm
rocking a little bit of the Brazilian R9, bringing those vibes today. I gotta bring some happy vibes, man. United will be a bit too depressing.
Okay then. So last season. No. Let me do it. I'll read it, brother. Don't do too much today. I'll do the chat, and I'll don't, brother. Just take it easy, yeah. Cool. So last year we heard it was a lot about injuries and you not having your first team. Correct me if I'm wrong. Only Luke Shaw was missing today. Yeah. So how is it that a weak, feeble, on the ropes Tottenham come and absolutely look like prime Barca at the old brothel? Come on, let's have it. Let's hear it.
Do you want the honest truth?
Yep.
Because
Gary Neville at the start of the game said this is United's best midfield. Like everybody's fit.
So you want the honest truth, just the reality, just like.
I thought you. To be fair, I always thought you were being honest. So
the reality is, we're clearly just not that good under Ten Hag. We're just not that good.
So we are 2-0. We're 3 years in, and you're just starting to realize you're not good.
Yeah. Let's run with that. Let's run with that. I don't even mind. No, let's run with that.
Because some of the things you've said has just been whether or not have got nothing to do with Ten Hag. So, for example, you've said Lisandro Martinez is comfortably better than Gabriel.
When did I say that? This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like.
You said he's better than Gabriel. Even when we did joint exercise, you said he's better than Gabriel. You said that Butcher, the hatchet man.
I don't know why you do. I've always
said Butcher, the hatchet man. You said he's better than Gabriel.
This is why I'm not gonna entertain that because I've said a lot of things about a lot of people. Why don't you not just bring up? I've had a lot of horror takes.
Don't worry, brother. Don't worry. We'll run it back. Don't worry.
Run it back.
You've also said, but you remember because before you said Amrabat was the answer. Remember you said that last season when you was waiting for him to come. You remember that one? Okay. Ugarte, let's talk about him.
He's not that good.
He's not that good.
He's just not good.
When I think a couple of weeks ago when I said this, you lot are getting the shin kicker Ugarte, you laughed. Did you laugh because it was funny, or you laughed because you thought I was just trying to boy it that he's not shin kicker and I didn't know what I was talking about?
But this is what I mean. Think back to the actual conversation and what I told you. I told you he's not good on the ball. I told you that he's there to tackle.
But is he good off the ball?
He wasn't even good off the ball today.
Okay, then. So
he was.
So you were double wrong.
But when did I say he was good?
No, you said he wasn't. You said he's not good on the ball, and I said, okay, fine, you can have that. Off the ball, is he good?
It's his job to be a shin kicker. Today he wasn't. He hasn't been.
He didn't even kick one shin.
What does that have to do with me? I never. The thing I really need you to focus on, Shem, is whether I said he was a good fit for United. Whether I thought he'd be good for this United team.
Joey Essence said they're calling him garbage. Bloody hell.
That's class. That's class. Nick Fadley, new to the chat. Shout out you, man. Ten Hag should be angry with the United board for not sacking him. Big man thing. Sometimes, like, you know when you're everyone's been a cashier at one point, and you know when you're just drowning, like there's hella people in the line, and it's just you there, and you're just like, bro, why am I here? I've been doing backroom for 6 months now.
You know what you gotta do sometimes? It's this one. Closed. You gotta do it. You gotta slap the close sign on the table and walk to the back office. You also, I'm just gonna pull you up on some of these other comments. So Ineos is here now, and obviously, like they've come.
Everyone thinks you're the bad guy. Everyone thinks you're the bad guy, but you're saving. I don't want to give you lot bad service. I don't want to give you bad service.
I'm saving you lot. Leave the baldy alone. Just leave him. I'm coming back to you. Ineos was supposed to come and save you lot, and every game they more or less show them lot. I can't remember the special five or the Fab Five. They show them sitting up in the board seats and Bereda, all these man.
Hold up, my mic's having a stinker.
No, I can hear you, brother. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother.
Yeah, no, wait, my thing's having a stinker. Hold on, one second.
No, brother, you're good. No, your connection's good. He ran. This is the first time Banks' connection's ever been good, and he ran.
They're gonna swear I'm ducking. They're gonna swear I'm ducking. I'm not ducking, brother, guys. My thing's genuinely having a stinker. Brother, I still can't even hear. Oh my god, this is a stinker of all stinkers.
You're good, bro.
What's going on?
Brother, nothing is going on.
Wait. Let me land.
Brother, nothing is going on. We can see you, bro.
Cancellation. What's going on? I can't hear you for nothing. Big man. If you lot can hear me, fair enough. I can't hear Shem for nothing. You're not gonna think I'm running away. I don't run. Don't run.
Brother, we can hear you.
Don't run. I love the smoke. I love it, but I just can't hear him. I can't hear him. Wait, let me see on YouTube if I can hear. If you lot can hear me. Because yeah, you lot can hear me. This is rotted. They left me by myself. I don't even know what to say about this stinker, but yeah, this was honestly like Ineos. If you're watching this and you still have any illusions of what to do with Ten Hag, then my friend, you're not ready to compete at the highest level. They said that by 2028, which is our 150th anniversary, they want us to be ready to win a.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you.
Yeah,
can't hear you, lad.
This guy's full of shit.
Can't hear you. Trim's too loud. I can't hear you.
Jesus.
Bro, we don't even I have to say Anderson or Rafa Silva or something. We ain't even got Brazilian heritage like that, fam. We ain't even got Brazilian heritage.
That's why they named one of the worst
Ineos,
Brazilians, brother.
If you have anything about you, there'll be a comunicado official on my doorstep. Don't even deliver it by Twitter. Don't deliver it on your website. Deliver it to my doorstep Monday, 9 a.m. I want to see that his badge has been revoked. When Ten Hag comes into training, don't tell him. Don't even tell him. Let me be the first to know. I want him when he taps his badge and tries to pull the door, it won't open. And he'll think, wow, my card, something's wrong with my card. And he'll go to reception. He'll try to ask reception to open the door. Reception will just go like this. Is he still there? Is he still there? That's what I want. That's what I want for Ten Hag. They even give him the decency to let him know he's being sacked. Just cancel his card, take away his company car, just make him grow back hair just to cut it all off. I promise you, whatever you need to do, that this guy has the worst sacking ever. Worst sacking ever. That's what we need to do. Don't miss the Madrid derby. Has that kicked off? Oh no, kicking off at 8, I swear. We will be there. We will be there, Nick. We will be there. I told Ten Hag to listen to Nice's new tape. Quit while you're ahead. Hey man, Nave, you might be onto something there. You didn't listen. If he got sacked, the funny thing is, if he got sacked last season when he was supposed to get sacked, he would be able to go on his podcast run. He'd be able to go to all the media, be like, I didn't have all my players fit. I didn't get to show what I could really do at United. But now all your players have come back. You've got all your team. You've got your tactics. You've had your pre-season. and it still looks like this, brother. Maino's energy tank is worrying, man. Why is it worrying? He was injured. That's why it came off. Don't use this to run agenda. Don't use this to run agenda because it's not nice. It's not nice. I want you lot to use valid. There's a lot of valid things for you lot to use to run your agendas. Use valid things. Maino's energy tank is worrying. What does that even mean? What's worrying about it? Of all the things you saw on that football pitch, Maino's energy tank was the worrying thing. My friend, get out of here. United's one of the worst, if not the worst coached team in the league. Yeah, facts. And that's my thing, because as bad as we are, if everyone thinks that this United team is playing to its full capabilities, I'll laugh at you. We've clearly got a manager that's holding this team back to a certain extent. Nah, it must be Shem's team that's having a stinker, because you lot can hear me. I just can't hear him. Shem's team's having a stinker, man.
Ain't no way. Hey, it's not
Maino's
possible.
moving like a 1.2 litre course 2008 Corsa with no clutch. Rotted. That is too specific, Nathan.
Jesus Christ.
Too specific. Look at that hate. Look at that hate. Let me get through some more of these comments. Bro is broken, but don't back down now. Is Van der Ven better than the Butcher? Yeah, no, that take didn't age very nicely after a week. Only took a week for to age badly. But, you know, some cheeses, some yogurts, they age very quickly. They don't spend a lot of time in the fridge before they go off. They don't. You get like a week before it might go off. Maybe that's what that take was. Maybe that take just had a solid week. That's it. Just a solid week in the fridge. Then you got to throw away. I'm not afraid to do that. I'm not afraid to throw away some cheese. Oh, man, you garbages. Yeah, it's crazy. I had to go back to that one. That one's crazy. How many times we got to say, let's have a word about Rashford before you lot finally admit that you shit? First of all, how many kids did he feed? So mind your language when you're talking about the MBE. That's first things first. Just mind your language. Fed a lot of kids in a perilous time. And this is how you lot want to turn your back on him. This is what you lot want to do. Nasty business. Let's get into the game, man. I've done a lot of beating around the bush. Let's actually get into the game, because first off, let's talk lineup. Okay, Onana back five, pretty much sorted itself. It's been the same since. The midfield is where it got interesting. Ugarte making his first start, and then obviously Bruno Fernandes woefully out of form, and then Mino obviously joining in the midfield as well. Amad Diallo dropped, Garnacho on the right, Rashford on the left, Xerxes up front. There was no period of this game where I felt like United were the better side. That's the problem. There was no, right from the off, even in the team, they scored within 3 minutes. And even before that goal, I still felt like they were rotted. Where's this pressure coming from? How can there be this much pressure 2 minutes in? So it's not like Tottenham hit us cold and like they just scored a goal like it's been in some of the other games where they just hit us cold and they score a goal. This is literally Tottenham just pumping us. And that's a direct result of how this manager chooses to set us up in some of these games. Like, first off, Van der Ven, let's see if it's speak then.
Nah, this is getting me mad.
Oh, howler. You gotta connect on your phone, bro. You gotta go old school, connect on that phone. You gotta get the chat blizzy out, fam. Connect on the phone, because this is a stinker.
Working, bro.
I thought it was a stinker from me as well, but they can hear me. Let me see if they can hear you. Because right now this is a stinker from you. This is run. They can hear you. Let me see if they can hear you, because right now this is a stinker from you.
Man's actually playing it out on his phone.
Nah, they can't hear you for nothing, bro. They can't hear you for nothing. Wait, can hear Shem now? Shem, speak.
Exactly, idiot. Nah, you lot are getting me.
Wait. So you can hear Shem, you can hear me, but we can't hear each other. This is crazy.
I can hear
Shem,
you, bro.
You gotta talk it like sign language, bro.
I can hear you, bro.
Huh?
I can hear you.
Can you not hear me? You not can hear me, right?
Bro, I can hear you.
Me. They can hear me, bro. I've been on the YouTube. They can hear me. We gotta speak. You know the Everton midfielder that learns sign language. We gotta learn sign language on the spot, bro. We gotta learn sign language on the spot.
Bro, they can hear me, bro.
Nah, bro. Use your fingers, bro.
Okay.
Use your fingers, bro. You want me to read your lips, bro? We can hear each other. You can hear each other. You chuckle, bro. I can't hear him. Can you hear me? You can hear me, so I just can't hear you.
Yeah,
I'm the chuckle, brother.
Exactly.
I'm the chuckle, brother. Yeah, it's Kyle. Holler from me.
Maybe you're on mute.
What's going on? What's going on?
Jesus Christ!
All right, cool. I need to Shem. So shut the fuck up, okay, bro.
This crowd is.
I can't hear Shem. So Shem.
Firstly, since everyone can actually hear me and my thing's calm, I just have to put mine in the bin and go. This because Grant needs to sort himself out because everyone's saying, "Oh, my team's on the dial-up, my team's on the dial-up." But can you see how much Judge is at United in the fact that we start talking about Ineos, and that's when all this stuff happens. We literally start talking about Ineos, and all this stuff starts happening. I don't get it.
I can hear him.
Bro, Banks is dark arts, bro. Bro,
how's his dark arts?
Because we start talking about Ineos, and all of this stuff starts happening. So I'm going to take it back to where we left off, bro. You said Ineos has come to save you.
Take it back.
No. I'm talking now, bro. You said Ineos has come to save you. Oh my gosh.
Songo, you know Buddha has goodbye, fam. Chill on Buddha.
Brother,
Buddha.
You said Ineos has come to save you. You spoke about Beretta. You spoke about Jason Wilcox, bro. Them man, they show them every game in the club seats. What have they done differently? Because from the outside looking in, it's the same. You lot signed the same players. You don't fix nothing. So I don't understand what you lot thought changed, bro.
I'm joking. I can actually.
Yeah, I know you can hear me. You're an idiot.
All right, cool. Let me cook. You're right. It's not been sweet, and they probably messed up they've messed up their first decision.
What did you think they would change? Go directly to.
It's calm.
Give me the PR. What did you think
change is not gonna come in 3 months. It was never gonna come in 3 months.
Who says that?
It's not gonna come in 3 months.
Tottenham changed in 3 months. When Ange's first 3 months, they literally changed.
What does that have to do with the price of fish?
It has to do with the fact that you lot keep saying that
they had the same finish that they had the season
and it was above you lot.
So what? So I'm saying give it time.
You've been saying that, bro. You've been saying that. That's why I agree.
You have to let them land. It's like you want them to land in 3 months. Let them land a little bit. I understand. I understand why there's hesitancy. I agree because we're shit, and obviously you want Ineos to come through, and you want them to wave the magic wand, and you want us to be good straight away. I wanted that too. I wanted it too, but it's not gonna happen that way, unfortunately. Trust me, I want it more than you, bro. I want it to be like that more than you. But
ETH playing an online save, and he ain't trying to press continue. Host has to press force continue. You man,
you don't want to see that Monday morning.
What did everyone do? What time did everyone jump? That's a real FM. That's a real FM Chronicles.
That's a real FM group chat.
I have a question. I have an honest question. You're coming here, you're saying, yeah, we're just cooked, we're not good. What did you see? Majority of United fans, so you are going to speak for bare United fans. What did you see from last season and from pre-season that you decided United's gonna finish at least 4th or 5th? And you're going to be better than Villa and Spurs and some of these teams. Tell me what you saw.
Hope. I saw hope. That's it. I don't know how you roll, but I like to roll with a certain amount of hopium. I like to believe the best is going to happen. I like to believe that Ten Hag, at his worst, maybe not at his worst, at his best, is not going to drag the team the way down he has. I believed we've got a better group of players than we had last season, and it'll be very hard for a manager to bring them down to the level that they're playing at right now. Hold my hands up.
But the thing is, sometimes you got to realize this is why a lot of non-United fans say you lot actually just don't even know ball, because fair enough, there's hope, but like at the end of the day, we see what we see. Like we actually see what we can see, and when we're telling you certain things, like You're not better than Villa. You're only as I told you a couple of weeks ago. You're not better than Brighton. You're just on par with Brighton. You said, what does that even mean? I said, cool, bro. I keep telling you these things, and you have sometimes, Brax, you need to listen to me, and sometimes you don't need to go through certain experiences.
No, you have to.
No,
that's
you
the,
don't
that's
need
the fun
to.
part.
The good thing in life.
What did Rick Ross? Sometimes you got to destroy before you elevate.
No,
if you
yeah,
don't
but
go
here's the
through these,
thing.
bro.
Here's
If you
the
don't
thing.
go through these things, how are you going to build character? What did it say? What's the Bible verse?
But you lot never
Through
learn.
tough
That's the
times,
thing.
you
You never
learn
learn.
perseverance. What's it? James. I think it's James. I think it's James in the Bible. He tells us through tough times you get perseverance. How am I not going to go through these tough times if I want to enjoy the good times?
Yeah, but you don't learn. But you don't
No,
learn.
it's cool. It's cool. But sometimes you learn. You learn through the experiences. And sometimes the experience will happen again.
Cool.
And
so,
you learn again.
Next question. Who was your best player today?
Who's the best player today? The Stretford end. For singing until the end. I'm not giving it to any player. There's no good player on the pitch today.
Good. It's
No
only
good
him or
player on the
Onana.
pitch today.
That's it.
Yeah,
Onana should have been 8. It should have been 7 or 8.
Onana showed up today a little bit.
And how much? And this is a great question. How much character do you want to build? The show is over.
You ever seen that meme of it's like, God, stop giving me your hardest battles, and then Jesus is like, how are you still alive? That's United fans right now. Like, what do you mean? How much character do you want to build?
So, because what I've seemed to take with United fans is now you lot enjoy other people's misery rather than you lot's results, no matter the situation. Because you went into this Tottenham game, and I'm sure you probably thought you'd win.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, cool. The biggest problem I have with you lot is that you don't even know your best team, and all of a sudden, and every week your best team changes. Then it's always a moving target. 1 minute you want the Glazers out. Now they've got Ineos in or whatever. You've got this. You want this management group. This management group is so good. They've come and saved you from the pits of hell. And then you've got the best central midfield. I bet your midfield's better than Liverpool, and you'd swap them in a heartbeat. This centre back's good enough to walk into this team, but it just never makes sense how it just never results to anything on the pitch.
How many United games do we leave, especially against other top teams, where we say it could have been 5 or 6? Quite a few. And yeah, man, I can't answer that question. It's like we're still waiting for all the pieces to come together, and it never really comes together, does it? But at the end of the day, we always have tomorrow. I lie. At the end of the day, there's tomorrow.
Let me ask another question. At what point are you not going to just realize, as you Man United, you've got bigger problems, but at what point are you going to realize Bruno Fernandes is just not good, bro?
I feel like a lot of you. No, I lied. Bruno Fernandes is something that splits the fan base very, very much, and I don't know with that one. That one just seems like such a it should seem obvious to a lot of people, but I think it's just not obvious to a lot of people. So it's one of those ones where they're still looking at his goals and assists and everything from before and relying on him to go back to that when it doesn't even look like he's the same player. Some of the athleticism for me, that just looks well off the pace. He's always been a shocking passer, and you'd expect the moments of magic for him have gone, especially this season. He hasn't had the moments of magic, but even away from that, one thing you could rely on Bruno was that he was a player that would run hard and cover ground, but he doesn't even look like that player anymore. So it's like
when he does that little burst, he just does something rash or he just leaves a late tackle. He doesn't even get close to it. Just a few more comments on the match. It's because Spurs played like it was training and they ain't even good. Madders running around like prime Zidane.
Yeah, now we've literally seen Spurs against a good
they let Madders look like Paul Gascoigne.
We see Madders against a good team at Arsenal and he didn't have an effect, but he faced it. Bro, this is been the tell for as long as Fergie has left. If you're a midfielder and you want to get a little comp off, you want to make the masses feel something, you want to get your name popping on the TL again, come to Old Trafford. We'll give you a nice 2-minute comp.
We're going to give you something nice before we move on. 2 quick questions. Kobe Mino, do you think you lot are going to run him to the ground, or you think you lot are going to beat the stardom out of him because you've propelled him to this platform, United fans, and since the Euros, It's not looking like him. Not looking good, brother.
You lot see a different. You lot see something different with Kobe than what I see, because he's looked so fine to me. You're right, as in like we need to be able to. I wish we had players good enough to replace Kobe. I do. I promise you, I do. But we don't. But in terms of like him not looking, I disagree. I disagree. Like, he's played at a level.
Right. Grant can break down Arsenal where Arsenal don't create big chances, but my brother won't speak on United. It's tactically shot.
Can you break down why Arsenal don't create big chances, but my brother won't speak on why United are tactically shot? Why Arsenal don't create big chances? I feel like they do.
No, I think it means just in terms you have more chat for United than you do your own club.
I have more chat for Arsenal than I do for my own club.
United, yeah.
Do I?
I think so, but again, you support Arsenal, so I expect that from you. Where do you go from here?
Where do we go from here? Go to the next game. Hopefully with a different manager. Hopefully with a different manager. There's not much, like, we're at the point now. I said it pretty much from the second week, where it's like, if we get to November international break, maybe it's even October, maybe it's gonna move up. We get to October, November international breaks, and we're still mid-table. The performances have been improved. I just don't see Ten Hag surviving. So that's the next step for me. Like, I thought that this whole season, where you can't have a repeat of what happened last season, is impossible. As an ownership,
it's possible. You could finish 8th again.
I don't think. Well, we could finish 8th, but I don't think we finish 8th with Ten Hag finishing the season.
Oh, okay. So I know new manager comes and you finish 8th.
Yeah, I did that. Whatever the new manager does is a different story, but I don't see them letting Ten Hag run out the same seat. That isn't they bought the club by the time Ten Hag finished 8th. Like, so they've seen him finish 8th. They've seen him go that badly. So I don't see them letting him do that again. Special shout out to Brennan. Yeah, no word. We were cooking him on this platform just a couple of weeks ago. So he's got 4 goals. I think four goals in the last 4 games or something. So that, yeah, good comeback from him, man. Got to shout out the positives as loud as it is. Banks, can you tell why Pool ain't sustainable, but won't speak on why they can't complete £700 million later? Can I? Don't know. Are you not sustainable? I don't know. Sustainable in terms of a title challenge? No, you're not. In my opinion, at least. Top 4, yeah, I think you'll be fine. I got that wrong. I didn't put
the next manager lined up for you guys is Gareth Southgate.
I disagree.
Is it? Yeah. No, that's who you're gonna get. But is it, when you do complete that, if Ten Hag leaves, is it frying pan to fire kind of, or would you just rather it stay as it is? No,
I don't think we get Southgate. I don't think.
Who do you think you're getting then?
I don't know. But
you don't know. You don't want to listen to this song, but you don't know what song you want to listen to.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you that he's next up, bro.
I don't think so.
Who's next up then? Tell me who he is.
I don't know. I feel like it has to be a more inspiring. It's
Gareth Southgate, bro.
It has to be more inspiring than.
It's Gareth Southgate, bro.
How much you want to put on it?
It's Gareth Southgate, bro.
Put some money on it.
So who you putting it on?
I'm putting it on not Gareth Southgate.
What kind of odds is that? I'm betting on one person. You're betting on the
rest. No, you seem so sure. You said it's Gareth Southgate, so put some money on it.
Let's make it interesting. Then it's how much more double if it is, and I'll pay you half if it's not.
Okay, so if it's Gareth Southgate, you pay me 20. If it's not,
okay.
If it's not Gareth Southgate, just give me 10.
So if it's Gareth Southgate, you give me 20. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Don't try to bump me, bro.
Yeah, don't worry. I know you can't. I know you don't do maths. It's cool.
Bet.
Kobe is good, but it's the same issue where United fans put a player on a too high a pedestal. You know why I can't take this in? Because if Arsenal face United, Bank's gonna say we're leaving with side 100% every single time. I just don't like. I'm attacked. I just never believe like we won't get something against Arsenal at Old Trafford. Emirates is a different story.
Spurs gave you 3 in your host. Don't you ever?
I'm sorry. Put something on it now. Let's gamble. How much you want to bet?
That what? That we're gonna beat you?
You come Old Trafford, you don't get a result.
No, we'll get a result. What do you mean we won't get a result? We'll beat you, though.
There's no reason you shouldn't beat me. I just don't believe you will. Like you 100% should beat us, but I just don't believe you will. Delulu. -3 goal difference, 6 games in. Yeah, but this is like Ten Hag heritage, bro. This is Ten Hag heritage. Cut the stream still. Need a welfare check on Banks. No, nobody check on me, B. Nobody check on me.
What's the next step for you, like you said, get rid of the manager, and then you go from there, yeah?
Yeah, man. Well, after that, we move, innit? We move.
Brother, it's September, you know. The season's been 2 months, bro. How you quit already?
Like 2 years. It feels like 2 years. Already. It feels like 2 years, but we're here.
Last year, the league ended for you in October. Now it's ending in September.
Hey, man, we're alive, though. I lie?
Nah, you're dead.
We're alive, though.
You're dead.
We're breathing.
Nah.
I was about to say, so I have to check myself. No, bro, let them go. Let them go. I don't mind it. Because what you have to understand is
calm. Behind the eyes. Let's move on. I will let you breathe, man. I can see the tears behind the smile.
Guys, all the league goals in September. It's crazy. What did we finish on? I think we finished on 0 goal difference.
Yeah, you had 0 last season. At least you broke even.
We'll be lucky to get there this season, man.
Yeah.
Banks is a walking. How many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man meme? Yeah, no, 100%. But as you said, I've got like a goldfish memory of this shit, bro. I got like a goldfish memory. You lot forgot. I said United was winning the league last season. This season, I said we're coming third. Next season, I'll probably say that we're going to win the Champions League, even though we're not in it. We move.
United season will stay alive until Arsenal or Liverpool flop. Don't believe this gimmick.
I'm familiar. It's calm. Yeah, yes. I mean, who don't like to tote that sort of spliff? Who don't like to tote that? Come on, man.
Let's move on, man.
Take Nagelsmann or Amorim in. You'll see a different United. Possibly. Who knows? Nick, I'm ready to rock with it. I'm ready to rock with it. Nagelsmann is what, Germany coach, I
Oh my god.
What's the difference between Banks and Ty from AFTV? Ty's a great fella. I love Ty.
Of course you do.
Big man thing, as I've gotten older, I understand Ty more and more, you know. I actually understand Ty more and more. Get me. Do you see that? You see the United little fleece that they was walking around in?
No,
let me rock around. You run around in a little bit of that.
Get me merch, bro.
Give me some merch, bro. Give me some merch.
Let's talk about a Rodri-less City. City drew 1-1 at St. James's Park, Banks. Is this the new? What can I say? Is this the new reality for City now that Rodri's not going to be there all season playing Rico Lewis in DM? Did you watch the game?
I did. It was a bad watch. It was not a bad watch.
What did you take from it? Firstly, it wasn't a penalty, obviously.
Wait, quickly before we go, before we leave the United topic, just the bad performance. It was the same performance he gave against Liverpool. Bad performance, bro. Everything don't have to be one. I know you want to do I touch, you touch, bro. Everything don't have to be one touch. And when you get in the box, this is how you know he's not a striker because he's always stretching. Brother, anticipate.
Why is he always flat-footed and stretching and lunging?
Everything's stretching.
Everything. Always like a couple yards away. Like
put your foot on the ball and strike it. That's all we're asking for. Just put your foot on the ball and strike it. That's the last I'm gonna say on that. But yeah, let's get back to the Newcastle City. Newcastle City, bad watch. It was a bad watch. City without Rodri to keep it ticking was not pretty. Newcastle didn't really have much threat in the first half. And again, Guardado, yeah. In the box, there's not many techier defenders,
Crashes it.
There's not many. I'm thinking, bro, that's agility because he was weaving a little bit as well.
Yeah.
And then he gets the shot off, I think, right-footed as well. So yeah, he's techie in the box. But that was they didn't really have too many clear-cut opportunities either. Like,
it was quite flat from City as well. I was shocked.
Pep deciding to do this Bernardo Silva right wing thing when you got Savinho on the bench. I don't know whether Savinho was tired from did they even play? They played against Watford midweek. I don't know why. Like you gotta stop doing like Grealish and Bernardo Silva as your wingers makes zero sense.
In this team as well. Then he brings on Doku and Savinho, and then Doku obviously against Livramento again.
Padlocked.
I'm interested to see how obviously City's got like 3 easy games on the run. I think they've got some fodder. They're going against a couple teams that's quite easy. I don't know their next fixtures, but I'm interested to see because Haaland's going to be Haaland in terms of he's not going to have a lot of touches. He's not going to impact the game outside the goal. But who's going to step up because a certain player of the season last season is still getting trust minutes? Is he injured? Is he not fit? What's going on, man?
I got no clue what's going on with that. Honestly, it's mad because the brain is injured now. So you'd think, he's had his like post Euros recovery period. Like the brain is injured. You need your literally the PFA Player of the Year to come in and take control of the team now, especially with Rodri injured now, and he's still on the bench. And the problem is when he comes on, zero impact. There's just no impact from him.
This is a great point. Unpopular opinion. Bernardo plays too much. I think I agree.
Shall I tell you why Bernardo plays too much? Because he does the right things pretty much all the time. Like he's not going to lose you possession more time, but he's also not going to take like crazy risks. And that's one thing if you're playing in the middle.
Then you have too many safe players. You have him, you have Kovacic.
Too many safe players. You
have too much of the same. Obviously, they're not the same player, but they're low risk, very, very low risk.
Yeah, that's it.
Out the free takes the most risk, but that's not in terms of passing. That's in terms of crashing the box late. So you need, and then the fact he doesn't trust Philip, boy. Anyway.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see why, whether he puts him back into the team or if this sub role is, because he's literally coming off your PFA Player of the Year season, horrid Euros. I feel like the Euros might have scarred Guardiola. You think that? I think the Euro, Foden's Euros performance.
But he knows, you know your child, you know your son, you know their limits, you know their capabilities. So I don't think he learned anything new in the Euros. But the fact that they keep trying to run that he's not fit thing, and that's BS. He's fit.
I don't think he's not fit. I don't know where it is, but the fact that he's on the bench, and it's not like as soon as I feel like it was as soon as Newcastle equalized, they brought him back on. They brought him. They told him to get ready. So it's not like a thing where they've got to manage his minutes. Like Newcastle equalized and they needed a goal, and they brought him on. So it's definitely a choice for him to be on the bench. The reason I'm as because Gundogan in that 10 role wasn't good yesterday. He had a couple chances to slide Haaland through or make the right decision, and he just did some off-brand shit.
Maybe he comes alive in the last 10 games. We'll see. But hey, I'm not gonna judge Gundogan right now, really. But yeah, you're right. He wasn't good yesterday. As for Newcastle, though,
dogged.
They could have nicked it. They could have nicked it.
Dogged performance. Special shout out to Lewis Hall, Dan Burn. Did a very good job on Haaland. Tonali was solid in there as well. Proper kept it ticking.
He was, and then Longstaff comes, and that's just when the chance fell to him, I was just thinking,
yeah.
It has to be someone else.
He's a little bit of a Scott McTominay though. If something comes at the edge of the box, I wouldn't mind Longstaff taking a crack at it.
You couldn't when it comes to attacking, you couldn't whack McTominay, please, bro.
White midfielders. My fault.
Huh?
Is that just racial profiling?
Yeah, that was profiling. That was racial profiling.
That's literally racial profiling. That's on me, chat. That's on me, chat. Sorry, chat. L man's chat. Bernardo with Kovacic as 8 is no longer as warm as it sounded. It just never sounds warm though. Like Kovacic is they're in. This is my thinking of what City might do. They've got a youth player, a cold number 6. It's whether Pep wants to promote him early, because obviously, let me find his name. You don't
even know his name.
I don't. I've only seen the comps. I've seen the comps on Twitter. I never watched him.
This is why I hate United fans, bro. Oh,
I'm sorry. But he looks cold in the comps, bro. He looks cold in the comps.
Xerxes, bro.
Huh? So does Xerxes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to throw solutions. I'm thinking how Guardiola might fit because they don't have do they have a natural Rodri replacement in the squad?
No, they don't.
They don't. So they might
how
like
many natural Rodri replacements are there in the world?
no, but it's like is there another DM in the squad?
Yeah, no, maybe Mateus Nunes is the only
No,
person they can say.
he's not a DM. He's not a DM. Not a DM.
All
So
right,
if they need someone to come in and
but
play that
didn't
Rodri
Shem
role,
say Cover was the Gundo replacement? I did. But what does that have to do with the price of fish when we're talking about the Rodri replacement? That's my question. They're both at the team. But are we saying the fact that Gundo had to come back to replace his replacement?
Nasty business.
Oh, that's good. Fair enough. That's a good angle. But Vance, let's move on to we spent a lot of time on City, yuck. Let's move on to Cole Palmer getting 4. We have to give him a special shout out.
Oh yeah, 100%. Nasty,
4 goals,
bro.
4 goals in one half. Unprecedented.
He's tapped still. He's tapped. I don't know. Like this is a normal what we're seeing from this guy. He's not even having his sophomore slump. He's just not phased by nothing. He just does what he does. Does what he does. When I turned on the Chelsea game and I saw the free kick literally like 30 yards out. It was him and Gusto standing over, and I was like,
Ain't no way.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Like, ain't no way. You ain't gonna do it like that. You've already got the 2 goals. Like, you're not gonna score a hat trick this way.
He hit the post as well. He could have got 5, bro. I have one more thing to. I have one question,
bro. It's the ball he put in the air that landed right at Jackson's feet. I was like, bro, what is you on?
I've said it, brother.
What are you doing?
I said it last season because it's only because Chelsea were poor as a team. The best player in the league last season was Cole Palmer. Last season, so I gave him young player, but Chelsea were bad.
Yeah, he could have easily got.
He should have got it. It wasn't Phil. It wasn't Phil. It wasn't Phil. Right now it's him. Right now it's him. To be fair, but I will say this: the debate is how can Pep see? How can Pep? Yeah, I think it's CJ talking about the past. How can Pep see Cole Palmer and get him gone for a Doku or whoever? Now the question is, will Cole Palmer be Cole Palmer that we know today if he stayed at City, even and if they didn't get Doku? I can categorically say no.
I don't think so either. I don't think if him in that City system, like having to share the minutes with Foden and not only just share the minutes with Foden and De Bruyne, but also you're not the main man. Like there's very few main men at like it all runs through Rodri, it all runs through De Bruyne essentially. And
I think the only people in City squad who get guaranteed minutes, Gara, if everyone's fit, guaranteed. Haaland, Rodri, Edison, Akanji. Guaranteed. De Bruyne don't get guaranteed minutes. Let's keep it a buck. Everyone's like De Bruyne. He's got great PR.
I feel like De Bruyne would get guaranteed minutes if he was.
De Bruyne doesn't get guaranteed, but he would, but he doesn't get guaranteed minutes. And what we've seen, he doesn't get guaranteed minutes.
When has he been? What was the last one he was dropped for though? Like he doesn't like in terms of. Like he's 34, 35 now. He doesn't play every game.
35.
I promise you, he's at least
33. Okay, it's
33. Oh, fair. He just turned 33 as well. I'm adding years to his age. But like if De Bruyne's fit, he plays. That's the way it is. Like for the most part, De Bruyne will play 35 to 40 games a season minimum.
Okay.
So it's like you're definitely competing with De Bruyne. Then you've got Phil Foden, who's the homegrown lad, Stockport lad. They've already given all the
people need to stop this now.
No, but they've already given all the they've already invested all the PR into Foden. This isn't even me trying to like on our cousins in because Foden's cold, but they've invested all the PR into Foden where it reminds me of United trying to drop Bruno right now, where you've already made him the main man. You've already told everyone, he's one of the best players in the world. So if you try now and sign someone and drop him and make him play less minutes, everyone's going to be looking like, well, you said he was the best player in the world. You said he was cold like that. So why are you dropping him? So it's hard to like. So now you're competing with 2 people that are like or at least before this season, were 75-80% guaranteed to play most of the minutes. You're not good. Like Cole Palmer went to Chelsea and literally took the keys. He took the key. Like the keys were his, whether it was given or taken. He said, "Look, you lot are not better than me. let me come and help you lot, and you lot will get better, and I will show everyone how good I am. That's what happened at Chelsea. You're not going to be able to do that at Man City at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You simply wasn't going to be able to. So for him to stay at City on the off, because even Guardiola was like the way Guardiola was describing when he left, it was him telling him, bro, be patient. At some point, you'll get your chance.
He was like, nah. He told him I respect him for leaving because he couldn't be patient.
But
he said, Pep already said that I don't think he could have done this at City.
He's telling him, bro, you like be patient, wait your turn. This is imagine a manager telling the best player in the Premier League, wait your turn. It's not your turn yet. But he's went to Chelsea now, and it's his turn. Everyone's seen it's clearly his turn.
He banks on himself.
So it's like he bet. You're right. He bet on himself, and I don't think it would have happened for him like that if it was at City. So it's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, Pep could have kept Cole Palmer, but you wouldn't have seen the Cole Palmer that we see today.
Cool. Fair enough.
KDB is guaranteed minutes, but he's just not guaranteed to be there. Yeah, nah. String cheese muscles in the legs.
Fair enough, but all in all, what I'm trying to get at is that a lot of people aren't guaranteed starters at City. There's only like 3 or 4.
So you think he could have? You think he could have been there and he would have been able to take minutes?
No, I think still because you don't even get a clean run.
Yeah,
you don't even because even sometimes Mahrez was in and out of the team. No matter how prolific he was, like you don't get a clean run. So it's very like Pep very much like keeps everybody on their toes, and that you could play 10 games in a row, then you might not play. You might miss 6 games. Like it's just weird. Like so, it's nothing's guaranteed at Man City. So fair play to Cole Palmer, and he's doing very very well. And where he's probably the only person at Chelsea you feel like when he gets on the ball
let's talk a little bit about Brighton and the decision to play that high line. What was you thinking when you saw that?
I can't lie. All I was thinking about was myself, and that why did Rice get sent off? Because them 2 points, them extra 2 points would have come in handy. That's what I was thinking of, because I just don't think they're good.
They haven't been good this season. They haven't. I think their last win came against United.
The whole thing they're doing. No, they've not been good this season, but I still think they're better. That they're on par with you lot.
No, that's the only team they've beaten. Well, the last team they beat was United. Every team that they've faced. I
don't think Brighton have been good this season at all. And the fact they're playing that high line just irritated me, because
bro. It was the definition. Like I hate to be this guy, but it was just the definition of woke nonsense. Where you've got two centre backs in Lewis Dunk and Adam Webster, already not the fastest. And you put them on the halfway line against Cole Palmer, Nico Jackson, Jadon Sancho, and Madueke. Like, what do you gain from that? Who are you benefiting? You're not benefiting Lewis Dunk and
you're not entertained though.
Huh? No, great game for the neutral. Great game for the neutral. But just watching it as not even as a coach, but just as somebody that just wants to respect the game. Just respect the football, respect the game. What you're doing is not respecting the game. Like you're not taking it seriously.
I'm sure the commentators lent into Hertzler saying, yeah, he just showed his age there as a coach. I'm sure they've been waiting to use that one on him.
Bro, I think they did call him naive on commentary, to be fair. They called him naive.
Great. That's not an age thing, it's just the arrogance thing, because Ange does it as well. So
one last thing about that game. Chelsea, good team, but they'll go up another level when they replace Sanchez as their keeper. Because that guy is just a guy, and I don't even think he's been terrible in general play to start the season. I don't think he's been terrible. But he's just one goalkeeper that is guaranteed. When I say guaranteed, I mean Gara a bozo moment. There's very few keepers that are just Gara a bozo moment. 23-24, I knew Onana was Gara a bozo moment. And throughout the whole time I've watched Sanchez in this Premier League, not even just at Chelsea, but at Brighton as well. You just look at him and you just know when's the bozo moment coming. It might not come this game. It might come in the next game. If it doesn't come then, it's definitely coming the game after. But he just Gara a bozo moment. And it's hard, as good as Chelsea are, or good as Chelsea were, it's just you can't defend if you know your keeper is capable of doing that.
Mm.
Philosophy coaches be so annoying sometimes with their stubbornness. Be
Yeah, that's
adaptable.
the tweak.
That's it. Tweak it.
I want to do. Can we do one more match before?
No, let's just talk relegation candidates because there's two teams down at the bottom that a lot of people probably wouldn't have put down there. Crystal Palace and Wolves.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. Ooh, Wolves go against Wolves are just so Wolves again. Romance FC. I've told you about these romances. For those who don't know what Romance FC is, they're the team that they flirt, they finesse, they caress you. But when it comes down to actual penetration, points wise, they don't put the in the onion bag. Like they don't get it done. They don't get down to business. They're the team like, oh, the Gary Neville, oh, that's just them. That's the definition of the team because that's how they play every week, especially at Molineux. If you watch the Liverpool game, romancing and half chances, and you're watching Cunha do these powerful 400-meter runs every up and down and running past everyone, but the ball just never ends in the back of the net. And at the end of the day, what's saving teams like Wolves and Palace is the teams that come up. There's a golfing class. There's a significant golfing class. And then you've also got the blue side of Merseyside, just making it interesting there as well, who are always going to give you a horror show, making it interesting. But Palace and Wolves will be fine.
I think they'll be fine.
There is no way in hell. There is no way in hell them two are going to be in a relegation battle. I'm not having it.
Do you think they sack their manager soon? Do you think any of them are close to the sack?
No. I don't think they're two. I think the two that were in trouble, manager-wise, is Daishi, who just got a win against Palace.
Big win.
But yeah, and they were losing. And they were losing at home. So he's lucky to come out of that. And Lopetegui at West Ham. Those are the two men in trouble. Not Gary O'Neill. Gary O'Neill has built some cachet. He'll be fine. He just needs to win 2 games in the next month.
He needs to win a game before the international break. Gara.
Nah, they won't sack him before the international.
No. They'll sack. I promise you. He's
got till November at least.
Nah, no chance. Everyone knows that you don't want to be chasing. You don't want to be chasing the pack by November.
He's not chasing the pack though. He's not. He's just they're last, but they're not chasing the pack. Everyone's still around them. One win jumps them like 5 places, bro.
That's the thing. Everyone stands still.
Just a quick one, just a quick news, because I don't think we've got to run off to the Madrid derby. Got to run off to the Madrid derby in a second. So I don't know if we will get over to the quiz, but let's just do the quick new segment.
Nathan's in the chat, you know.
Nah, Nathan's in the chat. He's just gone to a lot of time. But star of the week, we got to do star of the week, and we got to do. What's a nice way to say like he's crap? Like leave the ball before the ball leaves you. Like, leave the ball. So. For example, just to get clarity, the star of the week is like who's been. Star of the week sounds very primary.
I know who my star of the week is. Gara.
Yeah, it's only. I think it can only be one person.
Oh shit! Yeah, it has to be. It has to be him. I was gonna go Liam Delap until I remembered what.
No, you can have Liam Delap. Why not?
Yeah, nah, fuck it, man.
You can have Liam Delap.
What I said, twat of the week.
What
Liam Delap did to Diego Carlos, he's just real centre forward play. You just can't hate on that sort of that hustle and bustle and just a little bit of class to score that goal. It was a good performance from Liam Delap. But at the end of the day, Cole Palmer has to be.
It's annoying because it has to be Cole Palmer, but
it has to be Cole Palmer.
I was gonna try to be different and be like, let's give it someone like being a bit hipster, but it's got to be Cole Palmer.
It's right there in front of you.
None of that woke nonsense. It's got to be Cole Palmer.
And stinker of the week. Who you giving your stinker of the week to? Should I tell you who else could have been star of the week?
Who?
The keeper that you lot faced.
Brother. What's his name? Hemminson, or what's his name? I can't remember his name. I think it's Hemminson.
Let's see.
Brother, this guy.
Hermanson.
Yeah. So he was insane. So he's up there. But for me, it's got to be Cole. But he was up there. Well, coming back for you, brother. Because Neto's only alone. Don't worry, we got some space for you on the bench. Yeah. So the start of the week's got to be Cole Palmer. The 4 goals in the first half is unprecedented. So But Banks, this one's not so much twat of the week, but it's more so like it's done, it's over. Like stop the count, kind of like it's time to go.
So what? Go and leave the. It's time for you to leave the Premier League. It's time for you to retire.
Yeah.
Who are you giving that to?
Andrew Robertson.
Damn. Where should he go? What? Why does he need to? Why does he need to go? He was playing like he's trying to get signed.
It's been a while, brother.
I said, knows we like a keeper.
It's been a while, brother. And you're lucky everybody's busy looking at the right side of the pitch. You're lucky all the attention goes on that side. You're lucky there's a lot of people that garner attention at your club. But brother, I've been watching you for 2.5 years, and you've been bad. You've been really bad. If we swap performance levels of both fullbacks, Trent will be in so much trouble. Andrew Robertson, brother, leave the ball before. Anyway, for me, that's my thing of the week, innit? That's my it's time to go. Shout out to RIP.
My it's time to go is gonna go to Adam Webster. Yeah. If this is what the manager's gonna be giving you every week, this is the sort of assignments the manager's gonna be giving you every week. So at some point you have to face Salah. At some point you have to face off against like Kudus and all that. Like it's not worth it, bro. Just sign out, bro. Maybe just an aspiring championship team that's trying to get promoted. Maybe even take a European tour. You know, a lot of players are going for the European thing nowadays. Like, but if this is
here's the thing. Here's why I know this is going to be a good segment for our guests and for our listeners, because they're so they're simpletons. Look at this comment. Shem, in a week that we won upon the horror shows, your worst is Robbo, low agenda over facts. Winning can't save you from this award, brother. Winning cannot save you from this award. If it's time to go, it's time to go.
Adam Webster got promotion race waiting for him in the championship, bro. Sunderland, they're doing well right now.
There's something there for you, bro.
Something there for you.
There's something there for you, bro.
You'll get a big contract at Sunderland as well. You'll get a big contract.
Listen, nice 29 years old. Honorable mention was you. I'm sure you'll be here sometime in this season. I'm sure I'm coming back for you, brother. There's no way you can run to. It's just that I had to get the Robertson one off my chest because that's been pending for 2.5 years. Timo Werner, I'll be back for you. Don't worry, I'll be back. Hey. There's no way you can go, brother.
Oh my God. Hey. That's why it should have been 6 or 7. If there was literally any other player in that situation.
That's not a real person.
The first one in the first half, he went through on goal and I just wasn't phased at all. Like it was literally 1-on-1 and I just looked at it like, yeah, nah. It's not.
Again, that's a team that won 3-0. Winning can't save you from this award, bro.
Ogo, to be fair, he did say winning
can't save you from this award.
On that note,
legit Madrid derby, ITV4.
All of you people, you beautiful, beautiful people, thank you for joining us today on this horrid Manchester United day. I will let you lot know. I've spoken to United and they've said that they're going to email me first if they decide to sack Ten Hag. So I'll let you lot know.
You're going to owe me £20 when Southgate walks through that door.
Southgate's not walking through the door. I promise you. I told you that already. Make sure you subscribe on the way out. Love you loads. And glory Man United and them things, innit?